Hi guys, welcome back to B&B Review channel. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers tease that Joe is going to take a big risk. As B&B viewers know, she recently reconnected with Thomas after they spotted each other at his buddy Vinny's apartment building. Joe worked temporarily subletting an apartment there with little prospect for a good job or even a place to live down the line. So Thomas invited her to move into Venice, which she promptly did. Since Vinny is now staying with his girlfriend out of town, that leaves Thomas and Joe together in the apartment alone. And according to B&B spoilers, the two will be getting very much closer very soon. They may seem like an unlikely couple, given their history of keeping the secret about Beth and all of Thomas' threats against Joe's and Xander's in the past. But things have really changed in both Joe's and Thomas' worlds. Now Joe had no one on her side. As B&B viewers can remember, she lost both her job at Forrester Creations and her relationship with Xander when the Beth secret came out. Plus, her dad Reese was sentenced to prison, so he's out of her life too. Joe needs someone to turn, and Thomas happens to be there. Of course, it only helped that Thomas threw a little flattery Joe's way. He recently told Joe that he was designing again, and that she was the inspiration for his recent creations. He also promised Joe that she would likely to be able to return to Forrester Creations again someday, since he was the future of the Forrester and would soon have clout and decision-making power at the fashion house. That probably sounded pretty good to Joe, so it makes sense that she would ally with Thomas now. And Thomas needs an ally and a friend as well. Vinny's friendship only goes so far, plus he's off staying with his girlfriend now. Thomas needs Joe's inspiration and friendship as much as he needs his. So, in many ways, it makes sense that they would gravitate toward each other. They share similar ambition, and they are both kind and down and out right now and need to make a big comeback. Well, the Bold and the Beautiful spoilers indicate that Joe will do more than just a stick by Thomas' side. They will be living in a close quarters now, and it seems that they will get closer in more ways than one. They will even share a kiss, which Joe will initiate. We will see if Thomas reciprocates the kiss, but B&B Bird say it's likely, given that he recently commented on how attractive Joe is. Of course, there is also the issue of Thomas feeling toward Hope to consider here, which could make him worry about embarking on a fling or a relationship with Joe. But then again, Thomas seemed to know at this point that Hope isn't going to want him under pretty much any circumstance. In any ways, it would make sense for him to get involved with Joe right now. She could be his muse or so much more. And together, Thomas and Joe could do quite a bit together at Forrester Creations. Once Thomas gets back into the fashion house, it seems inevitable at this point. He is going to need a top model to show off his fashions. It doesn't seem like he'd have too much trouble talking Rich into rehiring Joe, especially considering that Rich seems to have totally forgiven Sona. Thomas and Joe could wind up being quite a force being reckoned with at Forrester Creations down the line. Joe was one the top model there, and she'd love to get back to that status again. If she stick with Thomas, she would benefit, and he would benefit by having his meal handy at any times. It would be a win-win for both of them. Do you think that Thomas and Joe could become Forrester's new power couple, or will they crash and burn? Like and subscribe B&B Review channel for more updates and spoilers. Thank you so much for your watching.